Seattle Orcas are on a quest to discover fresh talent from all around the country, hosting tryouts to find new net bowlers who can challenge and elevate the team's performance in practice sessions. By focusing on nurturing grassroots talent from coast to coast. Training camp is now underway in Houston. The net bowlers are training alongside the Seattle Orcas domestic players, while the international players are still competing in the T20 World Cup. The energy is high as the net bowlers take every opportunity to learn and improve. Guided by the experienced players and bowling coach Shane Bond, they are honing their skills and integrating into the team's dynamics. This intensive training will play a key role in shaping their future contributions to the team.
Oh my God!
I'm
look
back,
who's
Jagan.
here.
I'm here to give you some more troubles.
Welcome, Captain. So nice to have you back.
Good to
MLC
be back.
Season 2.
Yes, man. I'm looking forward to it. How is everything?
Everything's
Good?
great. The practice
Boys
has
have
been
been
going good. Boys are working very hard,
That's
and
amazing.
really getting tuned to the hot weather that is there in Houston.
Yeah.
You might see a lot of new faces out there.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you now, like first thing, I'm seeing more people that we have here than what we're supposed to have in our squad. And we have still a bunch of foreign guys who are not here, so is there something that I don't know about that's happening this season?
Exactly. There's a big surprise for you. So what we did, remember last year when we were here trying to do our practice?
Yes.
And we had called all these net bowlers who would show up.
And there was no one here.
No one here, right?
Yes,
exactly.
yeah.
They'll take our jersey, go away, and there was no one here.
Yeah.
So this year we said, okay, we don't want that, and we wanted to put some effort into actually screening who are inviting, and actually have them dedicated to us and be with us full time.
Yeah.
So we had Zuper kind of sponsor a national netballer hunt for Seattle Orcas.
Oh wow.
And we had about 150 plus players apply to it. From there, we selected about 7 of them here. And so we have those netballers here, and those guys are helping us train, helping our batters train.
I think it's so important, man, because obviously with the heat and trying to get our guys to rest as well in between to have net and having net bowlers number one, but having quality net bowlers, because
exactly.
I mean I've gone to different tours around the world, and then sometimes you just get some random person who rocks up and then think they can do a job, and then that's especially the last bit of training always becomes a bit of an issue. But to have quality people around, I think that's very, very important. It obviously gives us practice, but also gives them a bit of scope into the whole professional sort of setup.
Totally does,
awesome.
And doesn't gas out our players.
I think that's obviously key.
Yeah.
So explain what we're going to do. We're just going to do a basic warm-up like we've done. After we've done the warm-up, Emmy, Shehan, our keeper, are going to go and then what we'll do with your last over is bowl it individually.
Yeah, it was a good day today. I mean, it was the second day in a row, so the guys were a little bit tired after yesterday. We also included the net bowlers that did our fielding, had a little bit of competition, which was fun, and again, part of that was just about making them feel that inclusiveness within our team.
I think just obviously getting to practice today, just seeing the intensity that the guys have obviously put in is really promising. We are missing a few more of the international guys who are still busy with the T20 World Cup. So over the next couple of days, once we get everyone together, we'll obviously start strategizing more and obviously building up towards the first game. I think just seeing what everyone's doing out here has really impressed me so far.
I can't fault the boys today. They turned up, they were ready to go. They brought a really good level of performance. I know the batsmen are really happy with the stuff that they're doing, and the key for us is just to keep that level up over the week until our whole squad arrives.
So it's been about a week at the training camp, and it's been a fantastic experience, especially getting to share a field with guys like Wayne Partner, Aaron Jones and Harmeet Singh, who we just saw in the World Cup recently, and the coaches as well. Shane Bond, Ross Taylor were really big players for New Zealand when I was growing up, and I saw them play a lot of years. And to be sharing a field with them feels very, very surreal, to be very honest. And it's been an amazing learning experience over the last week. I've gotten a chance to interact with Mr. Shane Bond quite a lot about how he approaches the game and what his thoughts are. So it's been a fantastic experience getting to know these guys personally as well. So yeah, it's very surreal, to be honest.
It's been an awesome experience. I mean, especially with the talent here, it's just helping me improve my skills a lot, and it's at least getting me some exposure into much higher level of cricket. and also working with the coaching staff like Shane Bond has helped me a lot, especially in terms of skills, tactics to use during the game and so on.
And I think from yesterday we talked a little bit about the philosophies in terms of where we want to bowl, the areas we want to bowl, and so I gave them the chance again today to come in and execute that, digest that information from yesterday. And what I asked them to do was come in with some really clear plans about how they wanted to practice, and also outside of that give them some direction about where I wanted them to bowl. So
I mean, if you just keep on asking, they're just going to keep on telling you, because they've got 20, 30 years of experience and they're just an open book. So if you keep on asking, they've got answers to everything.
So this year we had an amazing run with USA Cricket. 4 years ago, a lot of players came over to the US. They worked hard. They were part of the system. They played in all local crickets. Many of them got selected to USA Cricket, along with the amazing dent that we already have. And our run in the World Cup has been amazing. Our wins have been amazing. We started from the bottom, and we were in the top 8 countries in the world. We were in the Super 8s for the World Cup, which is amazing. And we're automatically qualified for 2026.
There's a very, very high ceiling. I think the growth over the last couple of years has been amazing. I think there's such a big and untapped market here. So to see this over the next 5-10 years and see where this can really grow to is going to be really exciting.
So our next stop is 2026 World Cup, the T20 World Cup that is happening. And for that, we have to build a great team. And that team is going to come from the domestic talent we have playing in MLC, from the net bowlers that we are creating here, who probably will learn and come back and perform in minor league and get selected into major league, and then probably even get selected for USA Cricket for the 2026 World Cup.
So my dream is to play for USA in the World Cup 2026 right now. That's one of my main goals. And then also play in big T20 leagues around the world.
But over the long term, we don't want to be an associate nation anymore, and we want to be a full member nation. We want our USA Cricket to be able to play their games at the same level as any of the full member nations are doing.
Yeah, I think it's exciting to see teams like the US do so well in the T20 World Cup. I mean, I think back to my country, New Zealand. I think they took something like 25 years to have a win in international cricket. It was a long time to come. So now that there's a shorter format of the game, we've seen in the last T20 World Cup, these smaller nations, the Ugandas, Nepal, the USA, Canada, sort of come and get that opportunity and exposure at international level. And that's only going to help not only the sport, but the sport particularly in the US. And I think what it does do is encourage cricketers in the US, because they can see a pathway through to an international tournament. And through that also is there's opportunities in franchise cricket now around the world to make a living, opportunities to play cricket all over the world. So I think from that point of view, that the net bowlers now add to the depth of cricket. There's going to be more exposure, there's going to be more need for them. Teams want good players. They want to know they've got not only good people to help them practice, but they understand that there's a potential players who you could take a long-term view for, perhaps see as someone who's a potential squad member, not this year, but perhaps a couple of years down the track. We've got some young bowlers here, net bowlers who are part of the under-19 squad for the USA, who have got potential to go on and be part of this and are playing minor league cricket at the moment. So yeah, I think like any sport, if you can see a pathway through to the very top level, then it's an encouragement to play. And being a net bowler is just part of that progression to making it to hopefully to the United States team and playing in a World Cup and beating some of those top line nations like they have done in the last tournament.
I mean, this is amazing. Like you got to see so many big players, and you get to rub your shoulders with them. Like I never dreamed about bowling with Imad Wasim under Shane Bond. Like everything happened was like dream come true. So everything is so much to learn. In past 1 week, I think I'm a completely different person now. So there's a lot happening, and I think it's an amazing feeling. Yeah.
When I was just leaving the camp today for the last day, I asked Shane Bond if he would give me a life advice. So his honest answer was that just don't worry about anything. He just said when he was playing cricket, he used to worry about a lot of things, and then when he finished his career, he said there was nothing really to worry about. So it's just as long as you're having fun playing the game, you're enjoying the game, that's it. And that's what you have to do in life. It's just the same thing.
Zuper is the proud sponsor of the Seattle Orcas. And just like winning cricket teams, top field service organizations know that hiring, nurturing, retaining, and optimizing talent is a key to success. Zuper enables and empowers organizations to transform their workforce into Zuper professionals. Zuper's AI-first field service management platform enables organizations to dispatch the right person at the right place every time and delight customers in every interaction. It's like having an all-star player in your team. Zuper will enable you to optimize and maximize operational efficiency and help you deliver championship-level service to your customers. Visit zuper.co for more information, and go Orcas!